Hey, Not Nation, what an incredible week that it's been. Last week, an intense, hard-fought, extremely well on both sides football game. Exactly what you would expect a football game like that to be. A game where two local teams that are playing, that have had great seasons and already have the rivalry with each other, and it's to play the game the way that game turned out, both teams going back and forth, both teams playing their hardest all the way to the end. You wouldn't expect anything less out of a semifinal game. The last time that I was in one, 1999, when I was at Robert E. Lee and we played Lanier at the Bowl, it was the exact same thing, back and forth, and we won the game late at Lee. And the same type deal there. Just an amazing effort from our guys, amazing effort from Montgomery Academy, and hats off to them on an excellent season. On our end, man, our guys, even throughout that whole game, never thought at one point that we were going to let that one go. That the positivity, the intensity, everything on the sideline was incredible. So much fun to be around and so much fun to coach in. Even though the pouring down rain the whole game, the mud, you didn't hear our guys complaining about it. You didn't hear our guys get down on the turnover and we had really late. The guys were just continuing to fight. Hey, got to find a way to win. Got to find a way to win. Find a way to get this done. Hey, we believe in you. Just a amazingly relentless effort all around. Biggest thing I was most impressed with our guys was just their calmness in the storm. And because that's what 2020's been. 2020's been a storm, and there's been a lot of ups and downs, and our season's had a lot of ups and downs. And but our guys learned to fight through all of that adversity. All the negativity, the up and down that happened in that football game, and especially having the lead the whole game, to lose the lead late, especially after the big turnover, and our guys never to quit, to never lose hope with each other, to never stop. You never heard the negativity on the sideline. It was, hey, how are we going to get this done? This is what we need to do to win this football game. I was just so proud of our guys continuing to fight with it. Huge football games all the way around by several guys. It's too hard to point out one or two or three guys, because everybody on both sides of the ball, even in the kicking game, the whole team put this one together, found a way to win in a very tough environment, very adverse situations, and just and fought and finished the game. And big turnovers late for both teams, but big plays late by us, and our guys just found a way. The fight in overtime, I think when we hit that moment, when overtime hit, the confidence level for us rose even more. We prepared for that in practice. We prepared for those times, and really, really impressive how, number one, that the guys showed up and with the determination, the week they had in practice, and to finish the game the way they finished it, to find a way to fight through it, was awesome from Montgomery Catholic, and just awesome how the community is getting this opportunity. What an amazing week coming up. Something that, I've been doing football and sports for a long time, but this is only going to be my second trip. These trips are really rare. When you get an opportunity to play for a state championship, it's something that's extremely special, and you got to take it that way, because you don't know when the next time you'll be back. And we have handled this extremely well. It's been a cold week. Sunday, we started practice on Sunday afternoon. Since we're moving up day and playing on Thursday, we decided to go out on Sunday. Couldn't, because of the pouring down rain, so we ended up practicing indoors at the YMCA. Our field here at Catholic was completely underwater on Monday and Tuesday. So on Monday and Tuesday, we got on the buses and headed to Crampton Bowl, and were able to practice under the lights at Crampton Bowl on a dry field and get some great work in. But it was freezing cold. I mean, wind chill of about 28, 30 degrees. Monday night was a whole nother level of cold. And then Tuesday night, the wind's not bad, it's cold, but the wind wasn't blowing 25 miles per hour, wasn't knocking your teeth out, with the cold breeze. But our guys handled it. You didn't hear guys complaining. It's hey, let's go to work. I know it's cold, but we got work to do. We got to prepare for this game. And I don't want our guys to miss any second of this incredible opportunity. And I still remember every play from when I was able to play in a state championship game. I mean, every play of it, and everything that led up to it, and being in the stadium. And it's different now than it was when I played. When we played at Legion Field, and We faced off against Clay Chalkville. And it's different now. Now we're in Bryant-Denny. The lights will be on. The video boards are on. We'll be dressing out in Alabama's home locker room. And so we go up on Wednesday. So we're going to head up Wednesday. We're going to get there early and practice in Tuscaloosa. And then we're going to go do our Mass at Holy Spirit Catholic Church and give the Lord again the praise and thanks for this incredible opportunity that He's blessed us with. Then we're going to go to the 7A championship tonight. In the 7A championship tonight, I want them to soak it all in, enjoy the lights, see everything that's going on, and enjoy this experience, because it's one that we're all blessed to be in. It's one that's a gift from God, and one that we we need to take advantage of. This game Friday night or Thursday morning, 10 a.m. So we're going to wake up at 6:45 in the morning, and we enter the locker room at 8 o'clock in the morning. And luckily for us, last week during Thanksgiving, we did that every day. Every day we woke up at 7:30. Hit the field at 8 o'clock for practice and the weight room. And so last week we did that every single day, preparing for Montgomery Academy. And so waking up early is not something that we're not used to. We do it every day. We're an early morning group anyway. Every morning when we lift, we're in the weight room at 7. We film at 7:15. So we're always early. We try to be the first ones on campus at everything that we do. It's part of our culture to be the first and the last. First one to step on, last one to step off. And so that preparation is ingrained in us, so I don't expect the morning to be in effect. Whether it's going to be cold, it's going to be a little cold in the morning, but I think once the sun gets out, now they're calling for a beautiful 60-degree day on Thursday, so it should be a great morning for football. Dry weather, no rain, thank goodness. And just enjoying this experience. I'm so glad that so many people are going to get to come. I've talked to thousands of alumni and friends of the community and that are going. I hope you're making that trip up. It's going to be one incredible experience. We're getting ready to play a Fife football team that's 44-0. Their last 44 games that they haven't lost. They're going for a three-peat championship. They've been in 2A. Now they've bumped up this year to 3A, but it hasn't slowed them down. They've continued to keep stride in 3A just like they were in 2A. And last week they play a very good Piedmont team at home, and the same conditions in the second half. Their first half was dry, and then the rain came in at their place at about halftime, and so that second half of the game was pouring down rain, but the first half was really nice. And so that was a war. Watch those two teams get after it, and both those teams are established programs that have done a great job. And Fife was the better of that one. It's the first time Fife hasn't scored a bunch of points. 14 points. Piedmont played as hard as they possibly could, and Fife's defense played even better. Because holding Piedmont offense to 6 points is something to be said. For us, we've got to play really well. We know that, but that's been every week. Every single week, there's been some consistencies about the playoffs this year. Number one, over half, everybody from south of Montgomery picked us to lose every single game so far. So we've been the underdog from round one through this week, and so that's been a consistency. Round two was no different, and round three, same thing. Going to Thomasville, we were the underdog. So, and again, going in this week, the underdog is even worse. Most guys, especially the ones in Birmingham and Mobile, are picking us to lose by 3 or 4 touchdowns. I saw one score that was 38-14, and our guys have used that as fuel. And that's one thing that we constantly talked about when we started to get this program, get it on its feet, get it moving in the direction we wanted it to move. Respect was a word that we used constantly around here, and it's something that is earned. Respect isn't given; it's earned and it's shared. And it should be a mutual deal. If you respect the game and respect your opponents, and you do the things, you respect the gifts that the Lord has given you. In return, you get that back. And we're in a place right now in the program where a lot of people didn't think we'd be, and now we got an opportunity to take another step. We got a huge opportunity to really put the stamp on and bring home a blue map. And something that we talked about doing back here in 2015, now it's a real deal. Now it's real, it's here. We've taken the next progression in our program. And, I don't want our guys to lose this opportunity. It's going to take an excellent football game. We're going to have to play our best one of the year, probably the best one of my career. We're going to have to against a team that is going to be locked in, that plays extremely hard. They're going to eat the clock like crazy. They're going to hold that ball and snap it on 2 to 3 seconds on the play clock every single time. They're going to limit our touches, so it's going to be really, really important when we get the ball on offense. offense, so we got to do something with it. We can't play this game from behind. We got to play it from ahead. So we've got to be able to do some things offensively to get out in front of this thing. The more time that Fife gets to eat on the clock, the less of an advantage we get. Roles flip, the more chances we get the football and score, the more they have to change what they believe in and what they do. So it's going to be really important for us to get out in front of this thing, play great early, be the first one to wake up on time, and when we put our feet on the ground at 8 o'clock at Bryant Denny, we got to be ready to play some football, and we got to be focused and locked in. So it's going to take a lot of that, and our guys are ready for it. Our guys are ready for it, and everything that we wanted as far as this whole process has been there, and we're looking forward to hopefully putting on a great show in front of a lot of people and on television and everything else. And the biggest thing I told our guys, I want you to know, number one, how much I'm proud of you. Number two, you getting to put your program on display. How hard you play, how you play with character, how you glorify God and the things that you do. And your performances, it's all gifts. It's all blessings that God's given us, and we need to go put it on display. And I'm really fortunate, really lucky to be in this situation. And we want to take advantage of it. But Night Nation, I hope you're there. I hope you could come. I know it's an early morning at 8 o'clock, waking up driving to Tuscaloosa, but man, I'd give anything for you to be there. If you can't be there, for whatever reason, tune in to 96.5 Praise FM. Justin and Mike Costanza will continue to be on the radio, bringing you the state championship live on the air. Also, the NFHS Network will also carry the game. If you've already bought a subscription to the NFHS Network, this game will also carry there. And it's also live on television on WOTM. Okay, that's WOTM. And if you find that on your local TV stations, you'll be able to get that there as well. Plenty of opportunities to watch this game and support us. Thank you so much, Night Nation, for an incredible year. Last night, on our last practice, we were able to celebrate our seniors. What an incredible class that, people really, after we lost to MA in the regular season, started counting out, and saying, they're not going to be able to increase the legacy. They're not going to be able to raise the standard like every class has done here. And they went in and proved everybody wrong. They went in and did what they had to do, and they raised the bar one more time. And just so proud of them. I can't wait to watch these guys play this game of football on Thursday morning. And thank you so much, Night Nation. Be loud, be cheering for us. Bring us your prayers and intentions, and think about us, and hopefully we'll be able to bring one back for you. Go Knights.